We have Team Bitachon Asmi. I said it one more time. I said we have Team Bitachon Asmi. You guys ready? Did you go yet? No, you're not. I guess it worked out regardless.
Thank you. I'm going to begin with the Skeltonic Slam poem. Confidence is key. If you look at our banner, you'll see, quite obviously, because you can't miss a large, lit-up silver key. It's kind of cliche to say, but it's true anyway. Because when you forget to believe in yourself, you stop acting like a giant and more like an elf. And there's nothing wrong with elves, as long as they love themselves. Because love leads to purpose, and purpose leads to change. And at first, people will think you're strange, because starting something new always is. But practice makes perfect, you'll one day be a whiz. The architect asks what color to paint your room, and the word orange is about to leave your lips. But you look through several paint chips and see there's actually a difference between the shades. It's time for me to decide. I don't want to simply abide by the opinions of others. After all, it's my bedroom. If you want to make an impact, it's a simple fact that you must believe in yourself enough to act. And don't look at me like I'm whacked, you know. You can't stick to the status quo. You gotta stand out. You gotta stand up. No. You gotta stand up and stand out. Hear me when I shout that balancing confidence in yourself and faith in God is no easy task, but it's something that will build and last, and at the end of the day, you'll stand up and say, I use the qualities God gave me to be strong, courageous, confident. Okay, also we have an explanation. Okay. So it's the balance between confidence in yourself and in God that allows each of us to stand up through challenges, create lives full of chesed, and to build betim ne'emanim b'Yisrael. We were always taught not to rely on a miracle, but to recognize that all we have comes from Hashem. We represent that aspect of bitachon atzmi, bitachon b'Hashem, with a scale. The silhouette of the house stands for a Bayit Ne'eman, a household rooted in Jewish faith, which also symbolizes a life full of Jewish values. The best way to create a house and a life full of kindness, mitzvot, and values is to keep this balance. The background is made entirely of paint chips. For a man building a house, there's millions of decisions he must make, whether it be the color he paints his walls or how he wants to raise the family that lives there. Sometimes the options don't seem to be different, but a confident man is able to see that as a Jew we believe strongly in Bechirat Chofshi, free will. This adds tremendous levels of responsibility in making these decisions. Im Hashem lo yivne bayit, shav am lo banav bo. If God is not present in the house, the work of the construction men was done in vain. Meaning, if someone doesn't find the equilibrium between confidence in themselves and in God, their efforts will be useless. It's necessary to have both components because yes, humans are incredible, they're kind, they're talented, but these qualities are all given by our Creator. If someone doesn't believe in themselves enough or tries to create a life void of Torah, it's like they chose the wrong color paint. You don't need to be the best at everything to affect the world in a positive way. Part of bitachon atzmi is realizing that you have a purpose and believing in yourself to work towards that. We internalize the idea of impacting the world with the Hebrew word chesed. To depict chesed, we made two open hands giving to the world. We didn't specify what they're giving because each individual gives something else. And there's just a final point. We created texture and layered flowers to represent how confidence is something that builds over time, and that grows over time. Individuals are certainly not one-dimensional. There's layers that you don't get to discover until you feel confident about yourself enough to begin asking questions and to truly care and learn about others. This displays another aspect of confidence, one of achdut. And finally, the last proof for this is that if you took a look in the lounge, we got to sit with 2 other teams, and also we wish Red Heritage was there too, because each of us were secure in our own work. We were able to share supplies. I need the glue gun. Here, take ours. So thank you everyone for helping. Go Orange Confidence!
Wow. Just wow. Let's hear it for the banner, Bitachon Asmi. That poem, no words.